have a camera on him and follow Patty Mills just moving without the basketball. He's nonstop. He cuts hard. He's got great speed.
Well, Lowry thought he could do it again against Bogut. This time Bogut got a piece of it, and Morris pops it. Here comes Durant going at Bogut. Kept alive by Durant. Stolen by Lowry for the foul. Kyle Lowry committing his second.
It's not a bad foul, though they're not in the penalty just yet. There's another hard contact. At that time, tried to take the Kevin Durant, no ball. Kevin Durant misses the little follow-up, and then Kyle Lowry reaches in. Kyle Lowry thought he had all basketball. They said he fouled, so 14 foul in the United States. Australia will shoot the next one.
Aaron Baines has not played much because of the early foul trouble. Has just checked back in. Mills try to make the turn, and an offensive foul. Illegal screen set by Anderson. Third-team foul on Australia. The United States has 4. One more, they are over the limit. Jimmy Butler is back. Butler, Lowry, and Thompson in a 3-guard set. Butler inside, pops it out. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler on the drive. Kept alive. Butler able to snatch it. Green for 3. Knocked off the rim. And you can do that.
That ball would have gone in. And Mark, when you look at the United States tonight, one of the things that's kept them in this game is their offensive rebounding and points off. At halftime, it was 21-2. They're getting multiple opportunities because they're not shooting a high percentage, and it's keeping them in the game. But this was going to crawl in at the last minute. Brockhoff jumped off and tipped it out.
And a foul was called on DeAndre Jordan. That'll put Baines at the line. Aaron Baines does not get to the foul line much, but 80% in his 4 NBA seasons. Spent 3 years with San Antonio, now with the Detroit Pistons. He's played in Greece and Slovenia.
Stan Van Gundy's done a terrific job there as the president and coach. He's got that franchise moving in the right direction. Got some young players, got them signed, they're under contract. Got a nice bench. Baines is a great backup player for Andre Drummond. Comes in and does a nice job, gives him a physicality, and the big thing, he can play him at the end of the game because he can shoot free throws. And that's important because Andre Drummond struggles so much late in those games.
4 points for Baines, all at the line. And the game is tied at 67. Thompson backs it up to 3-point territory. Back tap by Jordan. Thompson trying to save. He succeeds, got it to Green. Now Lowry puts a move on Anderson. Butler behind the 3-point line. Lowry chases down. And a call away from the ball. It is against Australia.
Is that Baines' 4?
Yes, number 4 on Baines, who will depart. United States doing a nice job on the offensive glass. 20 rebounds tonight.
Well, I just spoke about that. That's one of the things that's keeping them in this game and tied right now is points off those offensive rebounds.
Carmelo Anthony back on the floor now, guarded by David Anderson. Lowry. Anderson with the rebound. U.S. started this third quarter on fire, but things have settled down. Game tied at 67, 45 seconds to play. And the third, Anderson works his way inside. Controlled by the USA. Lowry for Green. Draymond, yes, and the foul. circus shot for Draymond Green, the foul on David Anderson.
I haven't seen the flex much over here. We see that a lot at Golden State, but finally for Draymond Green, powerful finish here. Fading to his left, soft shot, gets it to go. Chance for a three-point play. There's the flex. Ross sees that a lot at Golden State.
Ross is sideline reporter for the Golden State Warriors, which is a very nice job to have.
Watch Steve Kerr win 73 games last year.
Well, Luke Walton would.
Yeah, that's
that,
true.
You know. Although Steve did get credit.
But he was the man behind the curve.
Of course,
you know that.
of course. U.S. by 3. Shot clock to 4. The steal by Lowry. Lowry puts the speed on. Anthony for 3. And that is the end of the third quarter. So the United States comes from behind, down by 5 at the half, down by as many as 8 in the first half. And they came out with a spurt in the third quarter, and they lead it now 70-67.
Only 13 points they gave up in that period, so their defense finally kicked in. 54 at half, now only 67 by Australia.
So it's on to the fourth quarter in a moment. Right here, let's check in with Roz.
Thanks, Marv. I am alongside Diana Taurasi of the U.S. women's basketball team. They're looking for their 6th straight gold medal. And today, you guys got to win. It's your 3rd game in a row where you score over 100 points. You dropped 25, 6 threes. How are you guys wearing these teams down?
You know, we're just trying to get better every game. Obviously, our strength is our depth. So the 12-man rotation is in full effect, and we just try to wear them down with our numbers.
You've got a big game coming up against Canada. What do you expect from them?
You know, Canada's one of those teams, they play hard on every possession. Offensively, they make you work. Defensively, they make you chase them around the whole court. So we played them a couple days ago. It's going to be a tough game.
You know, they're a team with confidence, too. And, you know, we're watching this Australia, this USA game. What is the pressure like on the men's team? You guys have been in their shoes, being a heavy favorite, but then teams have an X on your back.
You know, games like this make you better. You know, our men are having one right now with the Aussies. I mean, they have 5 NBA players. People forget. Other teams play basketball, too. And, you know, this will make them better in the long run.
I know you guys are close, not only supporting the men's team here, you're living with them on the boat. What's that like? Are you guys hanging out?
Yeah, there's been some loud nights, some rowdy hallways. But, you know, we're all concentrated and worried about winning these games. So we're both on that same path to gold.
All right, thanks, Diana. Don't keep each other up, please.
Won't. We definitely won't. I'm too old for that.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Roz. Diana Taurasi had quite a day, 25 points and 6 3-pointers. And the U.S. women's basketball team now 3-0.
I love Diana Taurasi's game. She is so confident, and she is a tough player. Also, Tamika Catchings, 2 of my favorite lady players.
Tamika had a good one also, particularly off the boards.
Tamika is a winner. She's a champion.
I believe you must have played with her.
I played with Martin.
Yeah. Fourth quarter is underway. U.S. up by 3. And the foul on the U.S. John Butler. Lowry and Butler in the backcourt. Green, Anthony. Actually a 3-guard set with Klay Thompson staying in. Anderson hits over Thompson. That's a 3-pointer for David Anderson. And this game is tied.
David Anderson better ask for the copy of this tape after this game. I've never seen him play better.
Thompson lost control as Brockhoff actually fell down and ends up with the drive by Ingles.
They're not going away, Mark. The United States is going to have to buckle down here tonight. They're going to have to let their defense win this game. And
Anthony, will he get the call? Yes, he does. We have really seen the continuation in international play. So the basket counts and the foul. And Carmelo will go to the line.
You and I were just talking about that the other day. You were saying you never see that in international play, and here in the fourth period of this game, Carmelo with an and one to try to put the United States back in the lead by 1.
Foul on Anderson. That is his 4th. So 4 apiece on Baines and Anderson. Carmelo not able to take advantage of that 3-point possibility.
Remember, now in a 40-minute game instead of 48, much greater chance of an upset.
Anderson off the pump fake. Shot clock to 5. Dellavedova with 3 on the 24. Comes up with air. The ball back to Team USA. It's game 3 for the United States. First 2 were blowouts over China, Venezuela. And this has been a tough one. Australia's played very well. The ball back to Australia. Last touch by Anthony.
Joe Ingles did a wonderful job defensively on Kevin Durant. Stayed attached to him, got a hand in the passing lane, deflected the ball off of his shoulder. So a bad pass by Kyrie Irving in traffic. Turnover.
Dellavedova getting it to Anderson, who is hacked. It's a non-shooting foul. Is on Irving.
Joe Ingles is a nice member off that bench of the Utah Jazz. Utah is going to be pretty good next year, Mark. Your young guys getting better. Dante Exum, who's from Australia, who should be here if he didn't tear up his cruciate ligament, who's a terrific player.
Nice move by Ingles. Dellavedova from deep in the corner. And it's a 24-second violation. Yes, missing from the roster, as you mentioned, Exum, sidelined by injury, and #1 draft pick Ben Simmons of the 76ers chose not to play.
So imagine in 4 years, you got some young guys. One of the things about a lot of these international teams are guys have gotten older. They don't have young guys in the system. Here's Carmelo Anthony with the 3, and once again, he's got that matchup with a bigger player. Cannot guard him on the perimeter, but the Australian pipeline is getting guys in it as young players.
But the Aussies right back as Bairstow was able to get inside. U.S. up by 1. Anthony was looking for the screen. Now fires a rainbow for 3. He has 25 points, 7 of 12 from 3-point range.
Well, Australia plays 2 bigs, and their big guys cannot get out and challenge Carmelo when he's playing that 4 position, that stretch 4. We talked about it in the first quarter when he got going. When Melo sees a big bucket, he's going to have a big night. They're going to need all of his points tonight if they're going to hold off Australia with 7:08 to go and only a 4-point lead.
You see the numbers on Carmelo, 9-time All-Star. Led the NBA in scoring back in 2013, averaging just under 29 a game. He's been sent back by injuries in recent years. This is 4th Olympics, a member of 2 gold medal winning teams, Beijing and London.
He has no weakness, especially in this international game. Bigger player on him. I'm going to drive him. I'm going to get my shoulder into you. I'm going to get a 3-point play. You're going to back off of me. I'm going to knock the 3 down. Here once again, player does not have his hand up. Carmelo sizes him up, uses that dribble to get into a rhythm to shoot that jump shot. And so Carmelo Anthony has been brilliant tonight.
And Doug, 4 years ago in London, Carmelo set a United States team record, 37 points in just 14 minutes against Nigeria, as Anthony shot an incredible 10 of 12 from the 3-point line in a rout. And he was so hot he gave that Michael Jordan shrug of the shoulders that we saw in the NBA Finals against Portland.
Yeah, that was when he made like a 6-3, and you were calling that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in fact, I was calling it with Magic Johnson, and I hate to give a second mention of Mike Fratello.
Oh, the Czar was
but
with
the Czar claims that Jordan was looking over at him, making the shrug. It was clearly myself and Magic. Mills fires it up. Forced the shot. It's plenty of time on the 24. Deflected out, last touch by Ingles. 6:46 to go in the fourth quarter. The United States up 78-74.
And Cameron Barstow is the man trying to cool off Carmelo Anthony. They've got him trying to use his strength, but if Carmelo will keep moving, he will get any shot he wants.
Durant with room from straight away, and Mills able to leap for it. Here's Mills from Ingles. Thompson takes it. Kyrie Irving is back, so Thompson and Irving at the guards. Durant, Anthony, and Jordan up front. We've seen a host of combinations being used here by Coach K. Irving, yes.
Beautiful job. He did a little snake dribble on the screen roll. Got his guard behind him on his hip, and the big man did not get up quickly enough.
Oh, the runner, kind of a Tony Parker move by Matthew Dellavedova. Irving, the three. Thompson looking to keep it alive. Is called for the foul.
One of the things now in the fourth quarter, it's going to be very important for both of these teams to stay away from that penalty, as both these teams are very good free throw shooting teams. That stops the game. The United States has 3 fouls, only 1 for Australia. So, Marv, we'll keep our eye on that penalty here getting down to the last 5.5 minutes of this game.
Aaron Baines is back playing with the 4 personals. International play 5 and you are out. Mills with very little room. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony. Yes. He was teed up by Irving. Carmelo Anthony unconscious throughout the game. He opened up hot, and he's been the man.
Yeah, Baron Baines' instincts are to get back into the paint, and when you're guarding a guy like Carmelo Anthony, you've got to get out and challenge his shot.
Baines. Irving doubled up. Jordan cross court. Anthony flips to a wide open Thompson.
Boy, Klay Thompson doing a nice job on Patty Mills. Really chasing him off those screens, getting over the top of it.
Nice pass from Bogut, who was an excellent passer. Got him on the bounce.
See how Patty Mills just kept moving, though. Klay Thompson was chasing him, and Bogut realized it and just laid that beautiful bounce pass out for the easy layup.
Irving. Kyrie Irving putting on a show in the second half.
Layup king.
Australia with the lead at the half. Mills got the roll. The first time that the United States had trailed at halftime of an Olympic game since back in 2004 in the semis against Argentina, a game they lost, but they came roaring out in the third quarter, and right here with just under 4 to go in the fourth, they're up by 5. 2-possession
game, 3:57 to go. I think Australia would have taken this before the game started. That shot Klay Thompson just missed, that was a big shot. The United States was up 7. That would have put them up 10. And you're trying to make that little separation. He misses it, and then Patty Mills with back-to-back baskets to keep them hanging around.
The United States has won the last 7 meetings against Argentina. In the, you see, from 92 on, but in the 2004 semis, the U.S. lost to Argentina by a score of 89-81 in what was a record 3rd loss of the tournament for the United States, led by Manu Ginobili's 29 points.
And Argentina offensively was a lot like Australia is. They were clinical. They moved the ball. They had such a great synergy about them. This was a big moment for them because they also won the soccer championships. They won both soccer and basketball that same Olympics. I remember Manu Ginobili being interviewed after the game by our Craig Sager, and Manu just talked about what a gold medal meant, taking that back to Argentina as the basketball champions.
Here was Anthony. Yes. He is now 9 for 14 from downtown. 31 points, 14 of the 31 here in the 4th quarter. And the U.S. foul is their 4th team. No, is it number 4? It is number 4. It is on Klay Thompson.
And Coach K immediately popped off the bench and said, we got 4 fouls now, guys. You got 4 fouls. So it's important now for the United States to try to play without fouling, especially this guy, Patty Mills.
Mills missed the 3. Good job there by Durant on a box out of Baines. The U.S. up by 8. Settling down in the 2nd half. Irving flips it up for Jordan, and he was held back by Dellavedova.
That's a good foul, though, because that would have been a dunk by DeAndre Jordan. Watch this, right inside, that would have been a dunk, and Delly just rode him out. It's only their 2nd team foul, so it'll be sideline out, and force the United States now to run a play.
Only the 2nd team foul by Australia. Here's Thompson on a pull-up. And he continues to struggle. Hit his first shot. He's now 2 for 9 from the field. Dellavedova, pretty move. 6-point lead.
The United States came into tonight averaging 62 points a game from their bench. Tonight, only 23. And that's what I thought was going to be the huge advantage. And that's why, to me, that Australia is hanging around down only 6 here tonight.
Irving using the screen from Jordan, able to get the step on Dellavedova.
And he gets that defender right on his hip and then snakes the dribble in front of him and just hangs in the air and makes that beautiful little jump shot.
Here's Mills looking to elude Thompson, and a foul. Tripping foul. Klay Thompson. So we're down to 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. The United States now over the foul limit. Free throws coming up. For Australia, Marv Albert, Doug Collins, Raz Goldenwoode from Carioca Arena in the Baja Olympic Park. Upcoming for the United States, Friday night they will play Serbia. Sunday night, the United States going up against France. France losing to Australia last Saturday. That was an impressive win.
Yes, it was. We saw glimpses of what we're seeing today that day when you and I watched that game. Offensively, how well they played. Their guards, Bogut was terrific in that game. Patty Mills, Dellavedova, Aaron Baines. Now the United States has gone super small. I was wondering when they might do this. Coach K's got his version of the death lineup that Golden State runs, but it's Kevin Durant now in that position with Carmelo Anthony on the front line, Paul George, Kyrie Irving, and Klay Thompson. So a very small lineup now to finish this game.
Pressure from Dellavedova as Irving comes across. Irving all the way on a runner. There's the leak out by Mills. It's a 4-point game.
Somebody's got to get back. The minute that Kyrie Irving's your point guard and he gets buried and shoots that shot, someone's got to protect the backcourt.
A minute and 45 remaining in the fourth. And the United States clinging to a 4-point lead. Irving, shot clock down to 4. Irving, yes! Oh, jumper for 3 by Kyrie Irving.
Almost the same spot that he hit against Golden State.
Dellavedova whips it back. Mills on a quick release. It came up short, but Dellavedova was right there. 93-88. Down to a minute and 15 remaining. Look out, Thompson lost it. He was trying to call a timeout. You can't do that in international play. Only the coaches can. And the ball is deflected out.
Dellavedova just stayed with that play. It was an air ball by Patty Mills, but shaky offensive possession by the United States. Klay Thompson falls down and tries to get a timeout. Mark, you said he can't kill that timeout, and then they almost turned it over again.
Yes, only the coach or an assistant coach can call for time. Shot clock to 3. Anthony has to. Force, and Paul George comes away with a key rebound. The combination of Anthony and Irving have scored all 23 points for the United States here in the fourth quarter. And a foul on Australia. They are apparently it was